Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica and today I am frankening again. I have my two blushes that I have been working on very diligently this year, and I think I'm going to combine them to try to make a more neutral blush so that I'm down to just one package that I need to work on. This needed to be repressed anyway. This is a Franken that I created, and this one is from Bare Minerals, so I'm going to combine these together and see what we get. I'm going to start by putting everything into my little glass dish here and then see what happens. Now, I am working with a Bare Minerals, which does not have a binder in it, and of course I just threw it right into the bowl. Thankfully, it didn't make too much of a mess. That is easy enough to deal with. And I am going to put this in there. This one is crumbling, and it has been needed to be repressed for quite some time. So we are going to see what we get out of this. I will be adding a binder to these, and then if I don't like the color, I might add a little bit of something else in here. I'm just going to get this all mixed together and break up the big chunks and see what color we're working with. That is fairly well mixed together, and that is a little bit warmer than I would like. I feel like it's also really light. I don't know why those two together look so light, but I think I need to find something else to put in here. I found the perfect palette to play with. This is my Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsessions palette. I am attempting to pan this year as my Pan That palette. And I have some cool tones right there that I can play with. So let's toss a little bit of that in there. Let's see what happens with this. Still not exactly what I'm going for, so I think I'm just going to put the rest of this shadow into here. All right, let's see how this looks. I'm still debating if I need to put something else in there. I mean, it's pretty, but it's kind of bland at the same time. And it looks so light. I don't know if that is going to darken up once the water hits the pigments in the eyeshadow, but I don't know. That looks like it's going to be way too light for my skin, so I'm going to add something else in. I think I'm going to go with a little bit of this darker shade here. There's no way I'm going to use that all up this year. I do love it, but it is not going to get completely used on my eyes this year. All right, let's see if that helped it. I don't know if it's going to show on camera, but I can kind of see some different undertones in here with it being dry. So I'm going to get this wet with the alcohol and see what it turns into. Now you can start to see some of those pink pigments coming through, which is what I was hoping would happen. Now it almost looks too cool again. We'll just have to wait and see once it's dried. Okay, because I put a bunch of Bare Minerals in here that does not have any binder, I am going to have to put a binder in with this and mix it up. And I'm going to be using the Easy Press. I've had this forever. I got it from Coastal Scents. But if you are looking for a pressing medium, I believe tkbtrading.com has some, because they sell a lot of like the minerals and pigments and stuff like that that Coastal Scents used to sell. They are a makeup supply company, so if you want to check that out, they probably would have something very similar to this. I put in about 4 to 6 drops. I couldn't really count because it dripped out so fast, but we're going to mix this in and see how that goes. Definitely looks a lot cooler, but we're going to give it a shot. I'm going to put it right back in here and see how it goes. I don't think we're going to get good pan coverage here, which means there's not so much product here that it's going to take a lifetime, which is good. Hopefully I'll get that more even in the pan once I start pressing it. Once again, I'll be using a reusable cloth. And since that product is very malleable, I'm just going to be pressing it down into the pan, trying to spread it out so I'll be able to get even application on my brush. You can see some of those pink pigments coming through. That is definitely more purple than I had anticipated. That is what she looks like. It almost looks like the original purple that I had done, and that was not what my intention was. Hard to believe that that and that together created a purple. Yes, I did put a bunch of my Huda Beauty in there, but that needs to get done as well, and if I can use it in blush form. I do really like this color, so I guess that's going to work. I have a little bit in the cap here and a little bit in this little container, so I will use that next time I do my makeup so that none of that gets wasted, because I don't like to waste product. And I guess I'll be working with this now. This will be the only blush that I have in my makeup basket from now on, unless I create something new. So that is my new Franken blush, which looks just like my old Franken blush, but I'm okay with that because I do think that I can get through this one fairly easily. It is going to be a slightly lighter shade when it dries, so it won't be exactly like the old one, but it will be close enough. I do think this will be neutral enough that I can wear it with most looks, so I am going to go ahead and be happy with this one, get it used up, and then who knows, maybe I'll Franken something else. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this Frankening session. I know I did. I enjoy Frankening, repressing. I don't know, I like playing a mad scientist and dabbling in different things, so I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.